But yeah, let's get into the video.
Right there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold to just fly away. I don't wanna care.
Happening. Then go with there's a last number. Okay, not last number. Pre-last number. Name was a pre-last number. He told us that we are not allowed to have guests in the house unless it's our boyfriends. So he was like, now we can't bring friends over because friends tend to be noisy and it annoys him. Aibo, we have never had any visitors when he said this. So there wasn't ever a time where our visitors were there and they were being noisy and annoying, but he was already telling us that we can't have visitors when he had so many visitors coming in and out. And then he was like, no, it's fine. You can have your boyfriend. I understand the boyfriend one, but the other things I don't understand, like friends. No, you shouldn't have friends coming in. And then like sana, but lampana. Hey, so with the zongezi rules, sisahleli because we don't have other places to move to. So we're still staying even though there's so many issues. And those little things, Mina, they get to me. Sorry, I don't know other people, but Mina, I just have little patience. I do not like being mistreated, most especially if I'm paying. Because I told the guy, I'm like, when we are paying the same amount for this house. I know it's your furnitures and stuff and everything, but and even with the fridge, he was like, no, it's fine. You guys can use my fridge. There's enough space. The moment we bought groceries, he was telling us that no, let's not buy so much groceries because he doesn't have space for meat. I'm like, we were always considerate when we were buying groceries. We made sure that, okay, we only use what you call those things, one shelf. We made sure that we don't overbuy so that the guy has space. Started complaining that we need to buy our own fridge. Hey, between that, I don't know the type of guy that was. And then this other day, okay, I'm sitting, chilling. Musagiri, he said we can't have friends over. I'm chilling in my room, and then I just like see through my window people rocking up. The yard is getting full. Music is on blast. There is like a lot of people coming in. I see a lot of ladies, a lot of guys. I'm like, what is going on? I'm texting Nandi. Nandi was in her room. I'm like, bro, what's happening? Hey, Nandi's like, hey, boo, I don't know. I see a lot of people, a lot of girls outside and guys. Hey, I check. I'm like, these people are here for a braai. And they're actually using our bathroom. Because remember, he has an ensuite and then there's another bathroom that's outside that we're using. So now these guests are going to use our bathroom. Without things in there, this guy doesn't even tell us that he has people over. And number two, he said we can't have friends over, but now he has a whole party and doesn't tell us. Imagine like I was like having this nice chilled day. I texted him, I'm like, and then what's going on? Because we are not aware of this. They're like, no, I have a braai. And then he's like, yeah, sorry, I have a braai. I forgot to tell you guys. When it was like a lot of people coming in and out, it was like I was so annoyed. And then at the end of, I think towards the when they I don't know, like in towards the middle of the night, okay, not the middle of the night, towards like the evening, because it was afternoon when the thing would happen, but towards the evening he was like, no, you guys can come out, you guys can get some meat and stuff. Do you know how tired and how exhausted and how irritated I was? Because I'm like, you don't come and tell people that you can't have visitors over and then you go and throw a whole party. And another thing, another thing that was annoying about that guy was the fact that, hey, Kaizi, he was not even good looking, sorry to say, but he was just not even good looking. And he always told us these lies. And Mina, I never listen. Yo, Unande, Shem, bless her heart. Nande used to be told all of these stories by this guy. And Mina, I was like, this guy is lying, telling us stories, coming up to us and telling us that, showing us like influencers on Instagram that this influencer has been on his DMs and stuff. I'm like, where now? You don't even look that good. Like, you don't look good at all. But I obviously didn't say that out loud. I'm like, this guy, Yo, why am guys lamfana? And I think why says when I'm be the actions zake, because I never like have anything with abandu. Like abandu guys, all of our appearances are different, and we're all beautiful in our own ways, you know. But like I'm never bothered. But the moment you start being ugly on the inside, it also reflects outside. Like that guy was so ugly. Sorry to say. And he used to make so much of like mean comments about Xhosas, like 1 to 1 2 Xhosas this Xhosas that. You I'm a Xhosa ate. And I was so annoyed. I remember like this other time he was telling a story. He was talking to me and I just literally left. I just upped and left. And so he always told his stories to Nande. Because me Nande, I was like, here, Angela, I said yo. I've never met someone that was so annoying and like everything. It was like all in one package: annoying, irritating, hypocritical, and more and more and more and more annoying. Like I was so annoyed. So, like, our stay with the guy was like the worst ever. I remember we used to be so happy and free when he is not around the house. Then we can have some fun just to stay, not even do anything. We had so much peace when he was out of the house. And another thing when that guy, he would have a girl over. Well, we thought it's a girlfriend. He would have a girlfriend over, and then when he's going to return, or maybe like I'm taking that girl to the bus station or taking them back home. I don't know. We don't know almost where he goes. So when he's going to drop off the lady, he comes back with another one, and it's like shifts when he's dropping off the other one. When he comes back, he can't come back alone. He's always coming back with someone. And Tina, we had to endure the noises. Ebusuko. I was like, have some decency, play some music, you know. My room was so far, but I could hear the, you know, of noises from where I was sitting, from where I was staying, because it was his room, Nanda's room, then my room. My room was so far, but I could hear everything. And I was like, oh, yo, guys, yo. Okay, fast forward, it came to a point where I was like, I am leaving this house. Doesn't matter if I have gotten a place or not, I'm leaving. I'll find a place. I will see what I will do. I'll rather stay in a B&B. So I went over to him and I told him that we're leaving this month end and that's it. And then we actually told him when it was like a week left. I know it was wrong on our side, but also, yeah, I can't stand another week. Another month. And we had this lady that was looking for a place for us, and we couldn't find a place. When I told him that we're leaving, even though we didn't get a place. Then that day came when we were supposed to leave, because he acted like he's cool and he just can't wait for us to leave and stuff. The day we were leaving, he was not even at the house. We could see that he's stressing, because remember, during COVID, most businesses went down, closed and everything. So I think he's a businessman. He's not like working for anyone. He's working for himself. So business was slow. That's why he needed us to be in the house. Hey, I was like, and I'm leaving him with his things. It was never. And another thing to add on another thing, he had a double garage. So whilst we were there, Nande bought her car. And then I also bought my car later on when I was there. And Sana, if Nande used the garage, it's things like don't forget to close the garage door. And it's like, it's not like Nande left the door open anytime. It was a thing of maybe she opened the door and then she forgot something in the house. She goes to the house to grab that thing and then go back to the car. And it's already a huge issue. But don't leave the garage door open. Yo, that guy has so much entitlement. And when I don't know like what he thought of himself and of us. Maybe he thought we're just like high school kids or college kids that are here to study. I don't know what he thought. But Nje, why yo, why? In fact, why? He was suffocating me. Ha, Aisham, when you got flu, even wine doesn't taste nice. I don't want to lie. It's not nice. But the after effect is nice because I'm feeling warm and nice. But anyways, we left Kesana, we left that day, and luckily, the agent we were talking to, she found a place on the same day. Does not this guy we used to stay with a week later after we left calls Nande and says to her that he can't find some of his tumbler. Hey bo, tumbler. Icabanga singabi tumbler thina, tumbler like a plastic thing, a plastic cup. Tumbler zakhe. Most tumblers ezi different colors. He had different colored tumblers, like he had yellow, pink, wara, all these things. So apparently he knew how many there are and he couldn't find one or whatever. And he's asking Nandi that he can't find one of his tumblers and everything. Hey bo, singena tumblers, tumblers. And then another thing, he mentioned that he can't find most of his spoons. Yes, and another thing, guys, when we got there, we bought our own spoons. We bought, our own call this plates and our own bowls, because we know that he offered that we can use his things. But hey, how did I forget to tell you guys this? Even with cupboard space, he told us that we can use his cupboards. Now I remember this one time we needed to use one cupboard for our groceries. It was also an issue because we moved the glasses. We removed glasses that were in that to put them in another cupboard that also had glasses. So we pushed the glasses closer together so that we can have space for our groceries. It was an issue, guys, but we pushed the glasses. But again, we got to a new place. We were like, all our problems left behind. Gandhi, we are walking into another problem. Just to summarize, the new place we stayed in, there was another house that was in the same yard. So we literally have our own little place. It was 2-bedroom, lounge and kitchen. It was very big and it was 3.3. So we were fine. So it wasn't even much. Well, okay, there was only 2 parking spaces. When we were looking for the place, we told the agent we want a place that will have 2 parking spaces because we have 2 cars. So we got there. Those guys, they were not using that parking. That's why we got that place, because those parkings were allocated to us. Not them. Okay, this other day, Nanda is coming back from work. Their visitor already parked in Nanda's place. And then they not even like, I was in the house the whole time. My car was there. They could have come to me and asked me that, oh, we have a visitor. Can you guys maybe park in a way that we can accommodate a third car? Instead, they just parked the car to cover the whole thing. And Nande had no place to park. Nande went to them and be like, guys, okay, can the car move? Because I need to get inside the house. Hey, do you know that those guys, they just kept quiet and looked at her. And the visitor was the one that was answering and stuff. And then, that guy had the nerve to tell me to move my car. Like, he didn't ask me. He was like, I must move my car. And he was saying everything in Afrikaans. Guys, I'm not a fighting person. I'm one of the most calm people on earth. On earth. I don't even want to say in South Africa or wherever. On earth. But and he was saying everything in Afrikaans. I'm like, when even if I don't know Afrikaans, and I was saying it in Xhosa. And I told them that I'm not gonna move my fucking car. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. They called the agent. I'm like, agent, this is the reason you gave us this place, is because we wanted 2 parking spaces. So basically, this is just like to show you one example of how we were staying with those people. It was not a good relationship. We didn't have a good relationship with them. I've came out and asked me nicely that, can I please move my car in a way that the other guy can also fit. I was like, if you guys ever, next time I'll never do this. Or I'm only moving my car because Nande's car is outside. If Nande's car was in and you guys wanted to force in your car, we will never do that. We're never gonna do it. Like, I think, man, they just saw younger people and they taking advantage. I was like, there's no way we're gonna be taken advantage of. Like, there's no way. After I had that experience of the guy we were staying with, I was like, there's no way someone else is gonna bully us now. But yeah, okay, so that was like our whole situation in terms of like staying and everything. Then the nice part about being there was that our sites started later on in like September, but we're like more of stay-at-home employees. We were getting paid, and then I remember, man, I used to go to site even at 9 a.m. We would go to the gym first and then go to site 9 a.m., check the coast. At 1, I would leave. Most especially, I would do that before I got the car because I wouldn't get a taxi to go back to our place from my site. So the moment I got a car, like I had to buy a car, like as in the next day after I started working, because my site started working in September. I went with a taxi one day, and then when I wanted to come back, hey, I waited in the taxi. Oh, I waited in the street for a taxi for 4 hours. And I was like, there's no way I need to get a car. So that's how I got the car. And well, the rest is history. So it was very nice because like there were days where like we, most especially on Fridays, I would go to work and then check out, and then 11 I'm gone, staying in the house. We'd do our own things. And then my project ended, like my project was only 4 months, but we stayed in Kronstadt still, and I was back to being a stay-at-home employee. Nandi and I would just chill, sorry, we'll just chill and have, YouTube days. We literally just were living our best life here because we were getting paid, but we were not working. And then the company used to have a thing of, let's go give out like construction courses where people are going to get certificates. And then for that, you would get, what was that? Was it 6K for 6K for you to book a place to stay there and everything? Was it 6K a week? Was it just 6K for a week or 3K a week? Meaning 2 weeks are gonna be 6K. Between the two, I just don't remember now. I think it was three. I don't know, but we used to make so much money because what we would do, we would not book a place. I would literally drive from Kronstadt every morning to go to, what was that place I was doing? I was doing the thing in, but it was 75 kilometers away. So I drove every day, and petrol was so much cheaper, and I saved so much money. And then, but the only annoying part about that company is that you had to answer their group things. Like they would write on WhatsApp and expect people to be responding, even if it's at night and everything. And then also, like for example, we were not working, we were not given projects for so long. So sometimes I'm like, okay, let me just go home because I'm just staying here. And then they would be out of the blue, they would tell you that no, I'm in Kronstadt, I'm in your town. Can I meet you guys? I'm like, it's like this guy was like spying on us, but we were getting paid, so we understood because at the end of the day, we're getting paid to sit and do nothing. So yeah, that was like the fun part of it. We had so much free time. We literally just like, it felt like we are self-employed in a way because we didn't have to go like 9 to 5. We could go anytime to our jobs, and as long as we submit everything we need to submit by end of the month or end of the week to our head office in Bloom. And yeah, so I really had a flexible life there. I think that's where I saw that it's so frustrating to stay home and not go to work. But now that I'm working, like every day, I also feel like that was like the best part. It was literally the best time also. So yeah, we had so many things, man. When it comes to the company, there were so many issues, yeah, internal issues, but luckily I ended up getting a job. I left, and also Nanda got a job and she left. And yeah, because I think after we left, the company changed their name. Another thing, that company name, they would pay you on the 36th of the month. And what about the things you need to pay, your debit orders? And also to just add, the cars, it was compulsory for us to get cars, to buy cars, because on our salary there was a car allowance. So they forced us to get cars because they were like, we don't want anyone to have excuses when it came to like, you need to go to a meeting or you need to go to wherever they're sending you. You're telling that you don't have transport. You need to buy the car with the amount that they're giving you. So we had to get cars. Also, I made like a lifetime friend, Nande. And another nice thing, Joburg was literally 2 hours away, and we were like on the N1. So you just go straight on the N1 and you're in Joburg. You don't have to turn, you don't have to do anything. So we used to go to Joburg on some off weekends, like month ends. And so it was like, you know It was the worst when we got there, but eventually we got used to the situations and we made it nice for ourselves. So, yeah. So, yeah, guys, well, that is the story, man. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the story. And if you did, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So yeah, guys, I will see you on the next video next week. Same time, same place, I guess, or else on a Saturday. But yeah, so guys, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you've subscribed already, tell your sister to subscribe. Tell your brother. Tell your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your side chick, your side boo. Yeah, guys, get everyone to just subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys. I will see you on the next video. Bye.
Right there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I